Right, hello. I want to pull some cards. So we are going to pull cards. I'm going to pull from the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit deck. For those who have not joined me for one of these before, I pull cards, and I don't know this deck very well. I've just got it, so I am going to be reading from the book still. But I also have my tarot deck. These cards I know a little bit better. This one is the Robin Wood Tarot deck, and yeah, I know that one a little bit better, so that one I just do more intuitively and with what I know about the cards. But I ask that a message comes through that anyone watching now or later needs to hear. I open myself up to be a channel to receive messages from the highest truth and wisdom and compassion. I allow spirit to move through me. I allow my guides to move through me. I allow my highest self to move through me. That's the one. All right, so we got Beaver. Let's see, actually I'm gonna pull from the tarot too. And yeah, that's the one. Okay, two. And this deck is the Robin Wood Tarot deck. I just found it. It kind of just fell into my lap. So that's the one. Okay. So the Emperor here. And we pulled Six of Cups in reverse too. Actually, to me, so when the Six of Cups is upright, it's about receiving an offering, but it's hesitation to receive the offering. This young man is offering a cup, but the little girl is like kind of holding back. And with this being in reverse, it shows me we are open to receive. There's also some light shining through here. We're open. We have to be open to the light. We have to be open and receptive to the light to receive it. The Emperor is, the 4 is the number associated with this, and the 4 is, it's like building foundation. It's building the future that you want in your mind. We cannot bring to fruition anything that we haven't built the foundation for in our mind. We can't just go off and say, oh, I want to manifest this multi-million-dollar business. There's work that's involved in that. There is shadow work that's involved in that. There is work that we have to put into it, not like physical work, not like, oh, I have to be at this job and perform. I'm talking about spiritual work of sitting with yourself, sitting with spirit, and getting clear on your intentions behind building what you want to build. What are your intentions here, and what's driving you? Is it lack and fear that you have to make money that's driving you, or is it excitement to share what you want to share with the world? So paying attention to what we want to bring into this world and doing it from a place of love and trust and abundance, and not fear and lack. And fear and lack can show up in a fuck ton of ways. It can show up as anger. It can show up as sadness. It can show up as comparison. It shows up heavily as judgment. And that's one thing, at least right now, that I'm trying to work through is like judging. I know right now there's a lot of divisiveness. Obviously I stand with the Black Lives Matter. It is not a blue life, it is a blue t-shirt. But I'm trying to see the ways where I'm judging people. I saw a woman wearing a Blue Lives Matter mask the other day, and instead of judging her, how can I see her from a place of love and compassion, maybe understanding, and not be aligned with lack, and see her as, oh, fuck her, she doesn't get it. So where can we all do that? Where can we all stop seeing shit from a place of lack, stop being hesitant to receive because we cannot see something from a place of love? I think it's really important right now to be super fucking aware of our thoughts and understand what we're thinking about and why we're thinking about it, and are we just being conditioned by mainstream media to hate this other side? Like when I see a Trump 2020 sign on a house, I'm fucking triggered. I get angry. But I try to see that and understand why I'm triggered and understand how I could maybe see that person's side. Not saying that that person is right, not saying that I'm right, and not saying that they're wrong or I'm wrong. Just allowing space for both of us to fucking exist without judgment. And yeah, making space for that. So let's see what the beaver is all about too. Again, for anyone popping on, the beaver or the animal spirit deck I'm not super familiar with, so that's why I'm reading out of the book. I usually try not to read from the books, but the beaver is hard worker, loyal, tireless, and family first. When in balance, happy, meaningful work. When out of balance, feels useless, worn out. To bring into balance, physical labor, selfless service. And the work here is so touched on. But again, like, the work that we do in this world isn't necessarily going to a job for 9 to 5. The work that we do in this world is spending time with yourself and spending time in meditation and spending time with your spiritual practices. It's spending time in awareness and working through limiting beliefs and working through lack mindsets. That's the true work that we are here to do. Yes, we live in a 3D reality where we have to call in money to pay to live, but there is also work that we do in the spiritual realm that feeds exactly into manifesting money and manifesting the flow of money and the flow of abundance. So where can you shift your focus from I have to do this to make money to I am taking care of myself so that money can flow to me easily? What offerings do you want to put out that are flows for money to come to you? Let me see here. The beaver card appears when the task at hand requires your long-term steady effort. It can also signify that it's time for some karma yoga or selfless service. So, and part of bringing in money and manifesting money is deciding where it's going to be spent, like deciding how you are going to let money flow through your life. So what ways can you make money of service in your life? What organizations do you want to give money to? What good things do you want to do with the money that you know and you trust that you are calling in? And this is a practice. This is not like, oh, I'm going to show up one day and set my intentions for where I want my money to go, and then that'll be it. It's showing up every single day, intentionally showing up to your meditation practice or your yoga practice or whatever fucking practice you have that helps you slow down and just be. Like showing up every single day and practicing choosing loving and high vibrational thoughts over the low vibrational ones. And knowing that if you're in a low vibrational state, do the things that try to help you bring it out of it, but understand you cannot force yourself out of that state, and we have to have those lower states too. So I feel like that's a good place to close, and thank you for anyone for watching live, and thank you for tuning in later. I hope these messages resonate with you. They resonated with me and what I'm working through, so I hope they do the same for you.